Alright, so in this one, and by I mean Recon, has picked HRE into B's Mongols. So we're going to see how this pans out, because this does only end up being quite a short game. So we've got B spawning as the blue Mongols player, and we're on Hill and Disgusting. I hate this map because it's so totally, or at least at my ELO it is. And when I say my ELO, I don't mean Conqueror, I mean my actual ELO. Because we're actually watching Recon play as Ardeshir, his Smurf. So he's on the HRE, he's on the red team. And I like this, everything's being empowered here. So it's a bit lucky in a sense, because I mean if the woodline spawns over here or over here, you've sort of got to fuck around to actually make sure you can empower well. Even though gold mine's not terribly far away, but I think Recon's probably not going to bother walking the prelate. So the Khan of B has already picked up quite a few sheep. Beauty of these guys is that with Maneuver Arrow they're going to be a little bit more mobile than any other one scout. It'll actually speed up any other scouts that they're sort of in casting range of if they pop that. Oh, he will walk the prelate. Is this worth? Is this worth? Actually, it might actually be worth. Yeah, okay, so any greater distance than that I probably wouldn't bother walking the prelate, but in this instance, TM, Recon has. Because, I mean, it's dropping in power there, but I mean, he's empowered 4 in the meantime over here, and they're not all going to wear off until he starts actually re-empowering these ones. So technically, I guess it is worth it. But any greater distance than, say, that, anything more than that, waste. It's on those maps where you get like a gold mine spawn and it's like fucking over here or something. Nah, don't bother. Or if, say if for whatever reason the gold mine, he went for this one, you wouldn't bother walking the prelate all the way around to go empower, right? Anyway, that's enough babbling about empowering, because B's actually opened with an early barracks. So he wants to put the pressure on. He wants to go for an early tower here, but Recon's already going to tower up his gold mine in response. Oh, and this is just great for Ardeshir. And terrible for B. Because the initial scouting villager, outpost building villager has been spotted, so some nifty micro there. Good bit of multitasking, well aware, not going to lose the scout into the spears. But that villager is going to come in and he'll be on the side of the outpost, so this is not great for B, because Recon's just going to be able to garrison, get a shot or two off, repel him. B's not going to bother trying to come through there, instead he'll try and just outpost the front side, deny the berries, and just access to these resources. And I mean, you can always look at towering over here pretty securely. It's going to be hard for Recon to come all the way around and actually stop it. So, don't know what happened there. Bit of a problem with the build animation for a sec. But got the Minework Palace coming out, so no Arch and Chapel. This is interesting, but I suppose the Minework means that you're going to get blacksmith upgrades kicking in that little bit quicker, that little bit cheaper. So in situations where you're having to fight someone who's fielding units before you are, so you're going to be down on army size, perhaps it's the way to go. I really like me Arch and Chapel though, because getting that empower on everything here is pretty sick. So this second set's just chilling here. Oh no, Recon's going to send it off again. He wants both of them. Oh, okay, so he probably wants to move his hunt back, I'm assuming? Yeah. Oh no, he's just got both the scouts here, just to keep an eye on both over here and over here. So while this is going on, B's also aging up. He's going to get a silver tree. So the beauty of this is it allows Yam Network to apply to everything, I believe. Oh no, wait, that's the other one. That's the Yam Stones. Silver Tree lets him train half price traders, so he can start trading over here, right over here. Let's full up with Spearmen. It's going to be a nice little deterrent that B's put on Recon's doorstep at the moment. Oh, marching drills to start with. Oh, okay, I mean, man-at-arms archer. Spam from Recon. Well, B for the time being is just going to add archers as well. But I mean, he's probably not going to want to make any more spearmen. They're really just to fill up the tower, because these guys will lose hard to man-at-arms. Man-at-arms archer is just going to walk all over spearman archer. So B, as much as he's got this nice little bit of early vision and aggression, he's even going to get arrow slits. In terms of the actual fighting strength of the armies here, Recon's going to be compositionally a step ahead. So we got a second pellet here for Recon, which is good. He's going to be empowering those 6 fields. It'll pay itself back pretty quick. But it's nice as well, arrow slits on that outpost so it can harass the other one. A bit of bow v spear micro. Ah, yeah, and that is on the edge of OV range. So B can even do a double train, dump all of his stone into that, and then, you know, whenever he hasn't got the stone, just single train. It looks like Recon wants to deal with this. Meanwhile, there will be the one Mangudai out in the field with some more being trained up. So this will actually give B a bit of a mobility advantage over Recon now. At the same time, Recon's denying B's opportunity to try and tower in the pathway of these gatherers. And meanwhile, Recon's turned and taken the fight here because he knows there's not really anything here that actually cuts through the man-at-arms at this early in the game that the Mongol player has access to. Like, I mean, the Mangudai can outrun them, but really B just needs to, yeah, I mean, he's getting horsemen, he needs to just, I guess, thin out the archer numbers, but then go to castle to be able to take the fight from here, just because HRE, as much as people find them quite inflexible in some matchups, like against the French, against the non-cab civs, just having access to man-at-arms in age 2, when most other civs have to wait to age 3. English obviously gets them in age 1, and longbowmen, OP, but against the other civs, and that aren't French or English, early on HRE's actually got really nice fight potential. And so Recon going to get some of these traders low. I don't know if he's going to get any of them. Oh, he might get this one actually. He will get that one. This one over here. Oh, he is going to get that as well. But in the meanwhile, ooh, he's going to have to deal with Recon pushing down the outpost, because Mine Work has already researched a couple of upgrades now. So we've got range, damage, and armor. We've got the infantry speed increase, and we've got Siege engineering, so there's a battering ram. So Recon's basically managing to get every single H2 armory tech now. Well, B on the other hand doesn't have an armory yet. I think this is a bit weird. He's gone on the berries here instead of going straight for the hunt. Ah, here we go. Now he'll bring off 2 at a time to go on each of the different deer. Nah, that makes sense. Alright, that's fair enough. Ooh, but this is scary for B. He's got a lot of units out in the map keeping track. Oh no, he switched his caravans. Which side his caravans are on. But meanwhile, this little hunt gathering spot has come under fire, so he's dropped 3 or 4 vills. 2 or 3 vills, sorry. I don't know if this Gur's going to get out of here either. So it's a nice time to push here for Recon. So the Gur's going to get sniped as well. B's going to start gathering on the other side, but I think he's probably better off trying to gather over here, really. And GG, he actually taps out there. Recon says too much on the field, and B knows that he's probably lost a little bit too much now, and all Recon really has to do is just add some more rams and slightly fill out this army.